Hi girl.
Hi sisters.
But anyway, we got new lighting, so that is definitely an improvement. But anyway, I was scrolling mindlessly on TikTok as one does, and I came across a video that really triggered me, that I felt that I needed to put my 2 cents. But of course TikTok has a limited amount of words you can type, so I had to bring it over here. The video said Black women aren't allowed to be introverts in the workplace, meaning that if they're just quiet, minding their own business, they are seen as having an attitude problem. And obviously I had to dig deeper and also put in my experience as one that is also an introvert and has faced some weird things being a Black woman that is in fact an introvert. Some people think that because I have a YouTube channel or I am on social media, that means that I am an extrovert, where it's like, no, I am literally in my room speaking to a camera. There's nobody else here. So I think that pretty much explains it. Like, yes, I will talk, but like in front of people, during the people, yeah, you will not see me moving my mouth. So with all that in mind, it made me question who is allowed to be an introvert, because I also thought about pretty people and like pretty privilege, where if a girl is beautiful and she's quiet and she has a more closed personality, she is seen as someone that's mean or someone that has attitude. Same with the Black women that are also just a quiet demeanor. And why is this? Let us start with how Black women are seen or perceived because of media and movies in general. They're seen as loud, okay? Also things are men that dress up as women. Yes, I did watch Cat William, the interview, that those men that dress as women, they are perpetuating those stereotypes of like Black women just being loud, having attitude, being very opinionated, and always being the one that gives advice. You know, I was recently watching Suits, and there was this old lady who was now a secretary, and it was like at first she was there to replace, you know, the palm-colored woman. I got that from TikTok. And later on in the series, she was just the person that gives everyone advice, and it was just so annoying. Like, where's your personality? Who are you? You know, why is it every time we're talking with you, you're just like giving advice to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, to give the main character, you know, the advice. But like, if you are not that as a Black person in real life, you don't speak too much, you know, you really mind your own business, people are like, something is wrong, because you're not acting as you're supposed to be acting.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
And also when it comes to pretty women, pretty privileged women, yeah, I'm putting myself in that box actually. Why aren't you? Okay, why aren't you? I'm pretty, you're pretty, period. Anyway, pretty women, if you are quiet and you are pretty, especially if you're in a school setting, like in university or like high school, because the people that are watching me are from the ages of 18 to 35, and there's like random 50-year-olds, so hi, that's probably like my parents. But anyway, when you're in a workplace and you're just like a beautiful woman, you know, it doesn't matter what race you are, if you're just like not very outgoing and like, you know, being the main character, as you know, supposed to keeping to yourself and really just doing what you're there to do, which is your job, people really assume that you are stuck up because they are afraid, they're intimidated. Like, men are intimidated by you, women are jealous of you, everyone wants to be you, but they're wondering like why you're not using your talents, you know, to be out there and be the center of attention. So therefore they see that as like something suspicious, like she must be a mean person, and she looked at me that way, she didn't say anything, so she must be thinking that. No, you think that, you're the one that's insecure. And for the pretty woman, I'm sure when you were growing up, right, weren't you told like you are too grown? Because obviously you were probably in your teen years and men were definitely checking you out, and you didn't like that. No kid likes that. But then the adult women in your life who tell you that you're being too grown, you know, they're always trying to humble you, never really giving you any compliments, and the only compliments you are getting is from people from the outside, you know. You're too grown, you're growing up too fast, you know, you can't do certain hairstyles, all that kind of stuff, because you're looking for the attention. But you literally just, like, you're just gorgeous. all the attention is coming to you, you're not asking for it. So it's almost like there's like no winning, you know, for the black women and other pretty women. What sucks is that you always have to defend yourself. You always have to explain your intentions. You always have to be extra nice because, you know, people have this preconceived notion about you, and it's honestly quite sad. Like, what can you actually do about it? This is what I do, because I do believe that I'm pretty and I'm also black. I've really understood that in some places people will judge me for being quiet, and it is what it is. But being a black person means that you can be invisible if you don't put yourself out there, especially in the workspace. So knowing when to speak up, knowing when to be heard, knowing when your opinion needs to be heard so that people know who you are, I think that's very important. I especially realized when I was going to my church. I went there for about 3 months, right? I go there every two weeks, or like, you know, twice a month basically, to church, but for about 3 months. And every single time I went to church, I would be considered a visitor. Like, someone would ask, like, are there any visitors in church? And then people, like, some people would look at me and be like, you're a visitor. I'm like, I've literally been here a couple of times now. How do you not recognize me? I literally been here. It was cute at first, but after quite a while it was like really embarrassing, because it was like, y'all see me every time. Okay, I do change my hair quite a lot, like I really do. Like, here I have an afro, you know, red hair, and then the other week I have like a bigger afro, you know, or like a straight weave. I was like, you know what, I think I need to speak out more. So when we're having lessons, you know, I'm putting my hand up, even though I can't speak French fluently, and I'm obviously an introvert, I'm shy, you know, I really tried my best to like put my hand up, say my little opinion on whatever topic we're talking about, just to get myself seen, you know, because you can really be invisible when you are an introvert, and it's not a nice thing. That also happened to me in high school. Okay, I wasn't, but back in high school, I did not have the pretty privilege, okay? That's one thing about pretty privilege. You can grab it, okay? If you don't have it, you can literally take it, put it on yourself, okay? It's not like you have to search for it if you don't have it, okay? I didn't have it in high school, and I remember always getting picked last for like sports and stuff, but also I didn't like sports, and I would just like make the team lose. But like, it really hurt, like even the friends that I had would like not pick me when it was like volleyball or whatever. I hated volleyball. Okay, technically I was not a very sportsy person. But like, you get what I'm trying to say, okay? If you're an introvert like me, or you're just pretty in general, you need to let your voice be heard when it needs to be heard, okay? Don't be too quiet, okay? You have to train your mind, you have to train yourself to like speak up when you need to, so that you don't go through life being completely invisible and also having people have this misconceptions about you. Like, okay, obviously let people think what they think, but it doesn't hurt to put yourself out there. And that is my conclusion of my video. These are just like random thoughts that I have, and this is like such an unplanned video, and I'm so glad I did it, because like, I really need to relax more and just like let it out and not, you know, make it too complicated. Like, we are friends, we know each other, so it is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching me. See you guys next time. Bye.
You call yourself a free spirit, a wild thing, and you're terrified somebody's gonna stick you in a cage. Well, maybe you're already in that cage and built it yourself.